What's up, everybody? How's it going? It's me, Raj, and I am here live doing our first Industry Pets Live, IPL, Industry Pets Live. I have my co-host, Gene Greyhound, on the stream with me today. Hi, Gene. Gene, being good. You know, you can't do that. She always tries to lick you on the face. It's hilarious. But this is Gene Greyhound, my Italian Greyhound. She's my co-host today. Anyways, today's topic is, would you clone your pet? So I will be hanging out with you guys, chatting. Feel free to hit me up on the old message comments, and I will pop it on the screen, and we'll talk it up here a little bit about pets and whether or not you would clone your pet. That's today's topic. Why are we talking about this today, of all things? Halloween's over. Well, an article came to my attention about cloning pets from Barbra Streisand, actually. Believe it or not, Barbra Streisand apparently has cloned her dog. So I'll show you that article. We'll jump into that, and then we'll actually take a look at one of the people or places that offer pet cloning services. So we're going to do that today too. So it's going to be pet cloning service, and it's going to be pet cloning, the article, find out why Barbra Streisand did that. Right, Gene? All right, so let's go ahead and get into the article now as we wait on people to join on the chat. I don't know if they'll come or not. Who cares? Strice Dog. What's going on, Nicholas Quam in the chat? Yes, Strice Dog, Streisand. Let's get into the article. Oh my gosh. So the article says it's from the New York Times. And the article says, Barbra Streisand, why I cloned my dog. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Are you okay, Gene? What is happening? We are live. Gene is hacking up something on live. This is the best. Good job, Gene. I'm going to put you down now because I don't know what you're doing. All right. Gene hacking away there. Okay, since my co-host is out of the chair, I'll read this article for you real quick. So, Barbra Streisand says she was so devastated by the loss of her dog Samantha after 14 years together, and that's so sad. That's super sad. We hate it when anyone loses their pets here at Industry Pets. But she was so devastated by the loss of her 14-year-old dog that she wanted to keep her in some way. So she wanted to keep a part of her that came from her DNA. And a friend of Barbra Streisand had cloned her dog, and she was impressed with that dog. So she got the cells from the cheek and the skin, the doctor does, right before she died. I'm guessing this has to happen before they die. The cells went to Viagen in Texas. And that's the site that we're going to look at here and see what's the details about cloning your dog. Get her Cerebro. I know, right? It's very X-Men of her. So her dog was a Maltipoo, and she has, let's see here. Look down at the article. I'm not going to read the whole article to you, but I'll post it in the comments or something. But she gets a call from the lab after doing this process. Not only did the cloning process take, but it produced 4 puppies. So there was 5 actually, but the runt of the litter died. So there are 4 identical dogs now that came from Barbra Streisand's dog. She said 5 dogs were too much to handle, so she gave some to her manager and some other people, her A&R, and so she kept each close friends I knew could keep a dog in each family, so that's what they did, and she gets to still watch them grow. So she has 3 puppies at home, Miss Fanny, Miss Violet, and Miss Scarlet. Those are her cloned dogs that she has at her house. So Barbra Streisand's cloned dogs. Do you have any animals? Would you clone your animal, your pet out there watching? Let me know in the comments and we'll bring that up. So now on to the actual site that does this. So this is Viagen. Totally feels like some Resident Evil stuff here, guys. It's like Umbrella Corporation or something, right? It's so cool and futuristic and neat, but it's very, very cool. So looks like when you go to their page, the first thing you see is that they've cloned a black-footed ferret and that they have cloned a Przewalski horse. So those have also been cloned now. Start generic preservation. Let's read up on it. I'm looking at this for the first time with you all right here. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Start genetic preservation. Take the first critical step. Let's see. There's a phone number here. Choose an option. Let's see. Gene. Italian Greyhound. 8. Oops. She's female. Can't spell. 8 years. Okay. So here's what it's telling me. One genetic preservation kit is $1,600. So that is what would cost me to get the kit, I guess, over to them. I'm not sure. I guess you can add more to cart. Hey, there's a coupon code. That'd be cool. If anyone from Viagen is watching, please let me know so I can have an interview with you and we can learn more about it. But it's looking like the genetic preservation kits for my dog Gene would be about $1,600. Let's learn more about the process. You can get more information by entering your information in their website. Initiate cloning when you're ready to purchase. Here we go, guys. This is it. This is the big thing that a lot of people want to know. Qualm, you said it's cheap. I don't know. Now we see the real cost. So the total cost of dog cloning is $50,000 paid in 2 equal installments. A cat is $50,000. A horse is $85,000 to clone a horse. And there might be state sales tax. So let's see. I guess you just choose whether you're paying payment 1 or 2 and submit. I guess they would have to have your kit first before you do this. I don't know if you could just ring up, without it, but yeah. So looks like this company is very open to taking your information and giving you a call back. Let's go check out the FAQ. See what other people have asked the dog cloning places. Yeah, sales tax on clones. That is correct. Nicholas Qualm. It seems that they are taxing the clones. See, for which species does Viagen Pets currently provide genetic information? I think we solved that earlier. Dogs and cats and a horse. How long does it take? This is a good question. This is a good one. Your Viagen Pets counselor will be able to provide you the feedback regarding your genetic preservation process in less than 4 weeks from the submission of your sample. GP cell growth timelines may vary, but Viagen Pets will keep you informed along the way. The cloning process requires the same gestation and nursing process as with any pet breeding technique. So guys, this is nothing like, this seems to be pretty simple. This is easier than I thought it would be if you're interested in this. It looks like 60 to 65 days, just like if they had a pregnant dog, and then a nursing process. So I guess there is a dog or some kind of nutrients going to the animal after it gets born. Yeah. So let's see. My pet died unexpectedly. What should I do to start the process of genetic preservation? In order to successfully do this, are critical if your pet has just passed away. So if your pet just passed away, call this number and they will tell you what's up. Refrigerate and do not freeze your dog and cat's tissue sample immediately after death. is the first step. So don't freeze any samples you try to take on your own. Refrigerate it. Let's see. Is there an ideal pet age for or moment in time to do a biopsy for my pet GP cloning? Any age is fine. It also is most convenient to do the tissue biopsy during routine and normal veterinarian visits. Okay. How do I order the preservation? We saw that earlier. Does genetic preservation or cloning involve genetic modification? Are they changing up what your pet is? No, they're not. Viagen Pets genetic preservation and cloning services do not involve changing or altering your pet's genetic material in any way. Well, that's good to know. But it would also be cool to add something to it, right? Like make my dog a shark, you know, give it some shark genes or something so that she's like more aggressive to intruders, because right now she'll let anybody in the house and it's okay. So let's add some shark genes. But we can't do that. Viagen doesn't do that. How do I make Nickelbus Qualm says Pet Cemetery. Yes. This is very eerily similar to Pet Cemetery, where you could bring your you could bring back your dog. Matthew Drone, what's up? Shark Dog, that's right. That's right. We would like to add, if we could add genetic material to my dog, I would add a shark. I don't know if it would be what you add to your pets. What would you guys add to your pets? I believe that some people watching might have pets out there. So, oh, what's up? We got Joe Dodd. Cat dog? Make the cartoon real. I like that. I like that. Cat dog. Let's see. Alone in the World was a little cat dog. Nickelodeon vibes. Love it. So let's see. Does Viagen provide any guarantees to pets that want to clone their animals? If for some reason Viagen fails to achieve a successful clone pet birth using a viable genetic sample, the cloning deposit paid by the owner will be fully refunded. Guys, that's a good deal. I mean, I thought this could potentially be a money grab situation. I'm liking this company. Low key, I'm pretty excited that they exist. This is the future. Kind of cool. But again, is this a scary thing? Are the dogs going to remember anything from their past? Probably not, right? It's just a new dog. I don't think it's a Pet Cemetery situation. But it is freaky though. Are Pet Express pet tissue banking, pet genetic preservation, and pet cloning the same thing? No, these are 3 separate devices. I have homework now. I have no idea what ETB and GP are, so I'll have to look that up. Looks like there's some other ways to clone animals. What does cloning is safe mean for Viagen? For cloning, each animal involved in the cloning process is continually cared for by an expert veterinarian and trained Viagen Pets team, and are watched and monitored continually to ensure the animal's comfort and well-being. Matthew Drone says, I think they'll just look the same. Yeah, I think so. I don't think they'll have any memories or anything. Nickelbus Qualm says, I'd add the ability to take their litter box out by themselves. Wow, that would be great. They can have house keys too. Nice. You're wanting to go with the zero responsibility pet ownership route. I like that. Give them everything they need. Make these things teenagers. And tell them not to stay out too late. All right. I see where you're going there. What is the pet owner's involvement during the genetic process and cloning process? Viagen Pets keeps our pet owners informed each step of the way, whether for GP or cloning. What is GP? I'm about to find out. It looks like I just had to scroll longer. Let's see here. I got a Twitch notification there. They're babies. Let's see. Twitch notification. I do not want to. No, I do not want to take you up on any kind of money exchange for telling people about my thing. I'm cool. But we'll just try it the old-fashioned way. But thank you. Shredder voice. They're babies. Haha, yeah, Ninja Turtle. GP, guys. All about that GP. Genetic preservation. How can I preserve the genetics of my pet long term? That's the biopsy kit. And they culture new cells in their lab from the pet tissue to ensure cells are ultimately usable to clone. What? Sorry, guys. My watch was going off there. Cryopreserve, freeze the cells, and grow them later if desired. Okay. So they can hold on to your pet's genetic information until you're ready to get it. So basically, you know, you can prep for the day years in advance, apparently, by doing this preservation kit with Viagen. Let's see. Genetic preservation does not mean that it's going to be cloning. It's the first step towards it. They take it seriously. What if it doesn't culture? They can send a second sample at no cost. I'm telling you, I like this company, guys. No cost. That's pretty wild, right? Like no cost guarantee of their cloning services. And if it doesn't work, you get like your money back. Like that's cool. You're not going to get charged again. Let's see. Will the biopsy harm my pet? No. The tissue process will not harm your dog or cat. We recommend having a veterinarian perform this simple, straightforward procedure during a routine procedure such as dental hygiene. Typically, your pet will fully heal from the tissue biopsy in just a few days. Let's see. Toka and Razor. I don't think the turtles were cloned though, but I would like to clone turtles. Why aren't they cloned? It seems like it'd be easier to clone a reptile. They only do dogs and cats. If you're watching this, Viagen, there's a suggestion. I'm sure the reptile people would want to have a straight up clone of their animal too. But that's kind of expensive. They might just breed another reptile or snake or something and be done with it, because I don't know. I don't think they're that attached to them. I mean, they probably are, actually. I know everybody's attached to their pets. But let's see. Matthew Drone says it's a good deal because of it fails with humans, you're out of luck. Yes. I don't know that we should clone humans yet, but it might be cool, right? If they could transfer brains, I'd be down with cloning humans. Like, could you imagine going back to your young body and just, you know, my back hurts now, so I'm going to go 10 years back. Oh, it's hard to keep up in the chat, Matt. I misunderstood what you said. Reptiles run the world anyway. That's funny. All right, let's see here. Who owns my pet's genetic preservation once the GP is completed? You own your pet's genetic material. They don't clone, transfer, culture, or dispose of genetic materials without your instruction. I'm telling you guys, I am learning a lot here, and I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Are cloned pets healthy? Viagen provides our clients with a veterinarian inspected healthy puppy or kitten. As pets age, they face the same environmental risks as other dogs, cats, and stuff. So no super cats, no Steve Rogers of cats or dogs coming out of this. They're not going to be super. They will have the same invulnerabilities as your other animals do. They don't require special care. That's different than normal. What happens if it's deformed? All forms of reproduction can result in some unhealthy births. Regular health checks are performed to ensure the health and well-being of animals. Well, guys, there you go. So, $50,000, you can have your cat or dog cloned. And I think it was $85 for a horse, which seems to be new because they don't even have the horse on the FAQ right now. But it was really cool learning about Viagen today. This is their website, viagenpets.com. And I would say that I trust them. I think if I was interested in cloning my dog, I would probably use them because they did Barbra Streisand's dog. So they could, I mean, you know, that's a celebrity. I'm sure if it went south that way, you'd probably have more hell to pay than with a regular person. Joe Dow with a great question here. If I clone myself, can I harvest the organs or is it murder? Good question, Joe. I do not know that answer, but it's a very good question. Does the pet have the same brain and memories of my pet? I don't know. You can call Viagen and ask them. I don't think it does. I think it's just like Matt said earlier, probably just physically the same thing. 50 Joe Dossick, dude, give me $50,000 and I'll find a pet that looks exactly like your pet. That's a good thing, Joe. That's a really good saying because, okay, Viagen looks very respectful. I'm gonna say I'm giving it. That's Streisand did it. I'm gonna say they're good. But if you did some kind of, back roads, back lot type of cloning thing, I mean, somebody could just go find a dog that looks like yours, and that would not be good. You'd be swindled. I wonder if anybody has retested the animal that they got back from cloning to see if that animal is exactly the animal that they kind of had cloned. Because you're right. It's just their word for it unless there's some kind of, DNA thing you can do from another source to tell you that really is your cloned animal. I don't know. That's very, very, very strange. That's a really good question. Let's see here. Matthew says, I think I would just get a new cat out of the trash. Very true. I think that a lot of people would just adopt a new cat, and that's probably the right thing to do, given an animal that needs it a new home. But for those that want to have the exact same animal exactly, that option exists now. Abby Normal. Well, guys, so check it out. This is like my first live stream. I'm going to try to do these more. To keep it very simple today because this is about dog cloning, pet cloning, animal cloning, maybe human cloning. I don't know, but it's an interesting interesting topic, and I think that I wanted to hear your opinions on it. I wanted to see your opinions. My dog, my co-host Jean, wants out of the room now. I don't know if you can hear her crying. She wants out of the room. I have shut the door, and I should not have shut the door before starting this podcast. She is angry at me, but yeah, I think this was fun. This is a really good hangout. I'm gonna try to do more of these, so keep an eye on the social medias for Industry Pets so that you know when I'm going live next time. I really appreciate you being here. This is very important to me, and very important that we create a good community here amongst each other, and have fun. I mean, learn while we're here too. So anyways, if you didn't know, check it out, Industry Pets. The full episodes are normally we get to know a celebrity or entertainer's pet, and we do this fairly regularly, not quite weekly, but maybe bi-weekly. You will see a new episode of Industry Pets. If this is your first time watching or seeing anything from it, we interview interesting people about their pets and you get to see lots of cool pictures and even learn about the breed too. So try to be a bit part educational, part fun, and part cute and all that stuff. So let's see here. This is it. Thanks for hanging out. I think I'm going to call it, guys. This is our first Industry Pets Live IPL live stream. So shout out to the Industry Pets gang. Appreciate you. You're awesome. Pet your dogs. Give them a treat. Good night.